tonight's patient, Michelle Swindy.
Okay, so like early 90s, I was about 9 years old maybe. My sister and I were spending the night at our grandparents' farmhouse. And at the time, we had only been living in Chester County for a couple of years and had been around the farmhouse for a couple of years. But that night, we were spending the night in our great-grandmother's room. But to understand the story, I think you kind of need to know the layout of the farmhouse. So we were on the second floor, and at the bottom of the staircase, right in front of you was a wall. And to your right was the living room where my uncle was sitting. On that night, our parents were out at an event for our school, and they were out with my aunt and uncle, and my grandma and grandpa went too. So the only person home was my Uncle Rob and my sister and I. And when you go to the top of the stairs, right in front of you is another wall, and to your left is our grandparents' room. And on the wall straight in front of you is the bathroom, just slightly to the right. And then next to that was our uncle's room. And next to that was our great-grandmom's room. So my sister and I were starting to go to sleep, and the only illumination in the house in the hallway was like from the moonlight. So we're starting to fall asleep. I think my sister was in the bed and I was on like this little pull-out cot on the floor. And we hear like a little creak down the hallway, like where the attic door is. And then we see a figure kind of like walk past our bedroom door. It was really tall and dark. We couldn't make out any features. And it goes down the hallway, past our room, past Uncle Rob's room, to the bathroom. Now, again, this is a really old farmhouse, so there's like no way to get past us without seeing anything. So this figure goes past us, and then it goes like into the bathroom, I guess. We can't see the bathroom from where we are, but we hear the door creak open and the lights start flickering on and off. And then we hear the water running and like the toilet flushing, and then the water running again, and the lights are still flickering the whole time. And this was only like about 60 seconds long. And then all of a sudden the light flicks off and it's silent. My sister and I both look at each other and got real scared and ran down to the bottom of the steps. And right at the bottom of the steps was our uncle sitting in a recliner eating out of a tub of ice cream with one of the dogs on his lap. And we thought he was just messing with us. We were like, "Were you just in the bathroom?" And he's like, "No, what are you talking about?" We're like, "This is what happened." We told him what happened, and then he told us to settle down and go back to bed. So we went back to bed, and that was my first experience at that house. And then the construction that happened, and then the experiences that started after that. We're all connected.
For a tormented tale and Michelle's gift